Welcome back to Better's Bet, where we bet better. My name's Alec. This is Moxie. We're going to be breaking down our Week 11 college football picks. And, bro, we are in the home stretch here. We got, Weeks 11, 12, 13, and 14?
Not 14. Wouldn't that be college playoff?
The championship week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Championship week. But yes, sir, this is getting down to the home stretch. And, bro, we matched each other last week, both 3-1. Not too bad.
Let's keep that up. Let's keep that up.
We definitely will keep that up. Let's get to it. But before we do, let's talk about this college football playoff ranking real quick. Georgia number 1 after beating number 1 Tennessee. And not only did they mop them, Tennessee came back, scored that touchdown late, made it look closer than it was. But, bro, we kind of called that. Especially you. You had that game pinged, bro. What'd you have last week? You had Georgia first half minus 4.5. That cashed a lot way easier. And you had Georgia by 8 full game. You just double dipped on that game. Then we also you got Ohio State number 2, Michigan at 3, and then TCU at number 4. Yeah. TCU is very interesting this week.
Yeah, you know what I actually think is I think Ohio State hasn't played anybody this year, really. And I think Ohio State, at the end of these rankings, I think Ohio State will be number 4.
You think Ohio State's going to be 4? Do you see Georgia moving from number 1 again this season?
I see the matchup. I see Georgia versus Ohio State, and I see maybe Tennessee and Michigan.
Wouldn't Alabama have to beat Georgia to even get into the playoff? Like saying they go to the SEC championship game, then they have to win that, then they have to beat Georgia just to get in?
I believe so, dude. Does Alabama play Georgia this year on the regular season?
No. So that's what I'm saying. Like if they were to meet this season, it would be in that championship game. And I think that's the only way that they would even be able to get in, especially with 2 losses now.
Yeah, but I don't know how that would play out because I would see another rematch, Tennessee-Georgia.
Okay. Well, hey, we're just talking about it. Let's get into this week and these breakdowns. We're going to continue with that new trend. It looks like your record's been 7-3 over the past 2 weeks when I'm going first in college football. So let's keep that going here then. I'll just get right down into it, bro. So my first I only have 4 confirmed plays this week. No leans, just 4 confirmed plays. My first play is actually a game tonight. It's Fresno and UNLV over 60.5. You got 66% of the tickets, 56% of the money on the under, but the total's risen 2 points. It went from 58.5 to 60.5. That's suspicious to me. I'm always going to go against that movement. I love this trend, and let's see this game tonight go over that 60.5. Then looking into Saturday, I got Navy plus 15.5. I think after Notre Dame beat Clemson, I think they're in for a letdown game. Notre Dame's they're good as small dogs, but not once this season have they covered a game when they were a huge favorite. I just think they're in a letdown spot here this week, and I'm going to take Navy plus the 15.5. Leads me into the next game. I like Alabama and Ole Miss over the 64.5. You have 51% of the tickets on the over, but 66% of the money on the under. And that total has risen 3 points. It started at 61.5. And just like the Fresno UNLV matchup, going against that market movement, going against the trend, And usually this game is high scoring. Like if you just look at the total last year, it was 80 points. The game went under, but I think they scored something like 77 or like 76, something like that. This game traditionally, if you look at it 5 years, they score a lot of points. So I'll take the over 64.5, especially Alabama coming off, what is this, 2 straight losses?
Yeah.
So I'm in it. I want to see this game go over. I want to keep plugging away with this college football record. And my last confirmed pick, I got Kansas State on the money line plus $1.20. I feel like Baylor's in this middle spot, like a middle flat spot here, right? They just beat Oklahoma on the road as a dog. They play Kansas State this week. They're at home, but then they have to play TCU at home next week. And I just think this is a game that Kansas State wants really bad after that Texas loss last week. I mean, Texas was giving it to them. They were running the ball all over them. And then they come into the second half, those first 3 series that they had the ball, I think they threw the ball on first down every time, stopped the clock, gave them, down in distance, 2nd and 10. And Kansas State got 3 straight stops, 3 straight punts, let them back into the game. And remember, Kansas State had the ball on that last possession, and they could have tied the game. So I think after that tough loss, I like Kansas State in this Baylor flat spot. Give me Kansas State money line. Let's see if we can't go 4-0 this week, bro. On to you.
I got, you know what I like? I like dogs, and I got 4 dogs. All right. We're going to the matchup tonight. I like UNLV plus 10, buying the half. I think UNLV, their last 2 games, they haven't been playing very good. They're playing this Fresno team that Fresno's been covering like the last 3. Give me UNLV plus 10. And then we're going to take it to Saturday. Oregon versus Washington. I like Washington in this spot. I'm still upset with Oregon from week 1. I thought this team was lights, gonna be in in this top 4 seeding, but they disappointed me. But give me Washington plus 14 buying the hook. And then we're going to go over to LSU versus Arkansas. I like Arkansas plus the 4. LSU had that emotional win, went for the 2-point conversion. I really don't see this LSU team like in the top 10 after this week. I think they could possibly lose outright. And yeah, give me Arkansas plus 4.
I like that pick. I agree with you. I really teetered on that game. I teetered between taking Arkansas or Kansas State money line. I like fading LSU after that Alabama win. Also, I really like that.
And then we're gonna go over to Texas A&M. I really like Texas A&M money line here. Auburn has nothing to play for. They're not going to make a bowl. I think Texas A&M is going to take this game, and they might win the next 3 games and go 6-6.
6. Okay. What is Texas A&M on the money line?
Plus 105.
Okay.
And then for one of my leans, I like Texas over the 65.5. The past games, Texas and TCU has been going under. They only average 49 points, and they got this total way up, so they project this game to go over. So give me the over.
So what's the game? What's the total?
65.5.
So Texas over 65.5. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Any other leans?
Nope, that's the only lean I got.
All right, so you got 4 dogs, you got 1 money line, 4 plus the points, all buying the hook, and then Texas over 65.5.
Yep.
Let's go. Week 11 of college football. Let's add to these totals. Bro, on the year, you're crawling back, bro. 14 and 15, minus 1.6 units. Let's see if you can get that lean up to even at 5 and 5. And hey, we can be plugging away here, man. I think you dug yourself out the hole, and then you'll have what, week 12 and 13, and then the championship week plus bowl. I think you could have a strong end of the year. I've been saying it. But I just want to take this quick time to thank everybody that takes the time out of their day to watch this. Because if you've been playing with us, you've been cashing with us, and let's keep it going. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you in the NFL video. Have a great rest of your day.